Hello, everyone. Hope you're all well. I'm experimenting. I'm trying a new way of doing a reading while I'm painting because the paintings always feel like that they have a lot of messages in them and they have a lot of meanings and a lot of mystery, and they are pretty much channeled. So I just had this idea to do readings with them because I always wanted to use my art in my spiritual work as well. And yes, I am Maryam, and I am an artist, also a spiritual mentor. And tonight I'm going to be doing both. So, this is an answer to your question. So, if you are watching this, there is an answer here for you. And of course, this is timeless, general reading. And let's not forget, mainly for entertainment purposes. I feel that one of the messages that I'm getting coming through this painting is that there is a part of you waking up. Something is around the corner. Something is waking up in you. And you're not yet aware of it. And also, it's taking you forward. You see, I see this figure here, this gorilla that is sleeping and is not aware. And maybe just used to doing things on autopilot or mindlessly. So this could represent us doing stuff without really being awake, just following a habit, following a pattern. And I feel that there is an awakening happening. Whether you are going through a spiritual awakening, I mean, we can go through many spiritual awakening. It doesn't just end. It's ongoing. We can have awakening after awakening. So that could be something that's going on for some of you. But this is a big part of you. You see, this is occupying most of the space. And I think, and you see, like with the energies that is moving forward, there is a huge boot. There's like a big step. And it feels that this step is happening whether you want it or not. It could be something that you're just being pushed towards. It's something that is your destiny. It's it just meant to happen. The universe is pushing you towards that direction, whether you want it or not. And it's exciting. It's really exciting. I feel there is a lot of excitement. Things have been building up, and there's going to be perhaps a very quick step forward. Maybe, you see, there is like a snail, something that looks like a snail. I mean, a lot of the creatures I paint are mixture of different creatures combined. So there is an element of a slow movement. Maybe things have been really, really moving slowly in your life, or perhaps an area of your life it's just not been happening. Things have been very slow, and to the point that it really felt like it wasn't moving forward at all. Very sluggish, which is connected to the sleeping gorilla. But then what's happening is there's going to be this massive step. Kind of feels like as though it's happening out of nowhere, but it's not out of nowhere. It's been building up and building up so that you're ready to march forward. A gradual build up. You worked hard for this. See how big the shoe is and how old it is. It kind of is a very old-fashioned boot, as if this figure is just made of boot. I like how this turned out. Yeah, I just basically just follow what I see. It is channeled. It's what's in the paper. And yeah, it's an urge. It's you can't stop it. You are going to be moving forward. It's in the yeah, it's happening. It's coming. Be ready. Be ready for that. And you are being guided. You are being guided by many spirit guides, and perhaps you have, maybe you're aware of your spirit guides, or maybe you're not. But I'm definitely sensing energy of spirit guides coming here. And they could be spirit guides, it could be like a dragon spirit guides, or it could be wizard spirit guides, or loved ones that passed away that are also there to kind of marching you forward and encourage you and support you. So you definitely have spiritual support. You definitely have spiritual guidance available to you, but it just seems more than anything they are helping you. They're helping for the path to be cleared, and they're the one actually helping you with this quick move. Well, quickish. It just feels it's going to be a sudden step, but yeah, it's been building up and they've been working behind the scenes for some time. I also feel that there is a certain aspect, there's a certain part of you that part as you're moving forward into this new realm and new territories and stepping into a new phase in your life, obviously you are letting go of a certain mentality, a certain victim mentality, a certain kind of just way of seeing yourself, in the best light, or just not, yeah, kind of a self-sabotage energy. You're leaving that behind. You're really leaving that behind. You're letting go of that, and you're allowing that you could flourish into this new self, this new being. And where you're heading, there is a lot of rewards on the way. You see, like seems like a kind of a jewel waiting for you. It's been offered to you. It's waiting, and it feels like it's coming out of a tree, as if there's a tree branch that is holding that. So I think nature is your ally. And of course, the colors here is very green, and it really feels like maybe from one angle, all of this could look like a landscape. So, and then we have a fish here as well. So we have a lot of earth element because of the green color, and also a lot of water. So connecting to elements can definitely help you move forward, can definitely help you see the way forward. So perhaps you need to be grounding a little bit more, and you need to be connecting more and more to nature. If you have a certain practice of connecting to nature, it's just keep doing that. If not, definitely I encourage you to do that, because you see there's a tree here and it has a very special reward. And this is something that may not necessarily relate to your path. Like, you are going this way anyway, but this is more like a bonus. It's more like if you're aware of it, because it's something that you could easily miss. If you're just moving forward and you're looking ahead, you could easily miss that. So that's an angle that will be revealed to you if you're looking that direction. So pay attention to your connections to trees. I've been connecting a lot to trees, and they're wonderful, wonderful friends. So if you make a friend with a tree and keep visiting and keep connecting, you're going to find that there's just so many gifts available to you through this connection. So it could be something like that for those that resonate with this message, or it could just be something that is is not yet, you're not yet aware of it. You don't yet see it, that it just really feels like a big bonus that is being offered to you. And the color blue might have a special significance for you. It might be that it's reminds you of, maybe it's a stone, it's a crystal that you connect to, or it's a very special color that might be your favorite color, or there is a relevance perhaps in the color. The other thing I feel is that you're required to be doing a few things at once. There is obviously everything is very multifaceted here. So it could be that you are required to focus on different areas of your life. Or it could be, for example, that you do a job, and this job has different elements to it, or you have to be wearing too many hats at the same time. And yeah, it kind of feels like there's going to be this busy energy. So I would say be prepared. Make sure that you have enough time to rest. That you have, I mean, maybe that's what this figure is doing here. Maybe that's what this gorilla doing, because resting, so that he could have, he or she could have enough energy to move forward. It could be that. That's what's going on, maybe. But yeah, there's going to be so much going on at once. So it's important that you pace yourself at the moment. Make sure you rest when you can. Make sure that you're getting all the nutrients that you need, so that you could handle the very busy step, the very busy flow. And it's just that this step, see, there's so much weight in this step. And even if it feels a little wobbly, the step is so powerful that it's going to land where it needs to. So just trust yourself. If you are finding it difficult to see yourself taking a very big step in your life, just keep trusting and prepare yourself. And just keep going. Keep doing you. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. And keep looking ahead. Make sure that you are aware of the opportunities. Make sure that you are wide awake and alert and excited. And don't forget, it's important to be playful. There is a sense of playfulness in this work. I mean, every work I do, there is a sense of playfulness in it. I don't know if I have any work that is just serious or simply just one thing. There's just so much going on. But keep it light, keep it playful, keep focused, but don't forget to play. Don't forget to be, don't forget your inner child, for sure. Don't forget that part of you, that crucial part of you that holds all the creativity and all the wisdom that sometimes we need, Let's not forget that part. And another thing I'm getting is that you're going to be able to access different part of yourself that maybe you have never accessed. Maybe you've never realized that you have it in you to do certain things or take certain steps or behave a certain way. And the reason I'm saying that is I feel this part that is coming through, this element, it just seems to be coming out of nowhere. It just feels as though it existed in a spirit form and it's just materializing and just coming online. So it could be parts of your being that you were not aware of that is just being activated, and you see it's just suddenly a different color and it's joining in. Or it could just be part of what is manifesting for you. It could be showing that is the manifestation from the idea into reality. It could also link to that, but I really feel there is like an integration of a part that maybe you were not aware of, or perhaps disconnected from. Depends if you resonate with this image. This image is a bit like, I'm not sure what it is. It's definitely an animal. I think I have to give it a bit of an ear here, perhaps. I'm not really sure what it is. I don't necessarily recognize what animal this is, but it sees very well. It's definitely a part of you that can see very well. Maybe it's that part that is going to watch out for opportunities, going to look ahead, eyes wide open. You know, if there is this part that is used to having the eyes closed and be in a state of unconsciousness, this part is seeing. This part can see ahead. The other thing I can get is that things are forming in your life bit by bit, and it could be you finding new ways of reusing things. It could be that sometimes it could relate to projects. It could relate to your resources. If you've had resources that you haven't used, it's going to come handy, and you're going to be able to put everything, bring everything together. Or it may have been, for example, ideas or different directions that you wanted to take in your life that maybe didn't happen, or you've abandoned it for whatever reason. And it seems that they're coming together. And the shape and form that it's going to take, it's not very clear yet. And it might be something that you can't necessarily fully be sure of. Like, you may not have an idea what those resources are and what were those abandoned ideas, for example. But don't worry about it. Again, it's part of this very important step forward, that a lot is happening behind the scene. And when the moment comes, everything comes together. Everything comes together to aid you in this journey. So it kind of feels like this is your karmic journey. This is your destiny. This is where you need to be. And trust in the flow of universe. Trust in the timing, the divine timing, and trust that your spirit guides are moving with you. They are there with you. And if you're someone who's not connected to spirit guides, there's so many different ways to connect to them. And I encourage you to, of course, I always encourage everything playfully. I always encourage to play and have fun. So one of the ways that I love connecting to a spirit guide is just to have this idea that there are imaginary friends everywhere, and I just talk to them out loud. And it's just really fun. I kind of enjoy having a chat and wait for answers. And sometimes answers come through in a form of an idea or a form of an inspiration, or they come in a form of just signs. I connect to numbers quite a lot. So when I see numbers, repeated numbers, for example, they have a significance for me. So I encourage you to be open to connection to your spirit guides, because you have them, and we all have spirit guides. And the more we're open to working with spirit guides, it's like they basically are able to communicate more. And if we need help, we need to ask for help, because they're not going to just come and help. So they don't interfere with our lives unless we ask for help. So perhaps you have been asking for help because your spirit guides seem to be very present, very aware, And you know that they're really showing themselves here. So perhaps you're somebody who's been connecting to them, or just generally been asking for help without addressing a specific spirit guides. And I think perhaps one of your spirit guides is definitely a dragon, or you might have a dragon connection. You might like dragons, or yeah, you might have a connection to the dragons. And other thing that could be relevant here is the star signs that could be relevant in this reading that you might resonate with. I feel a lot of Virgo energy, and I'm feeling a lot of watery energy, and of course, even though there is a dragon there, but I really feel that there is a watery energy about it. So those could be like the Cancer sign, Scorpio, and Pisces, and we have big fish here. So I think maybe those are that could be relevant to you, either your star sign or rising sign, and of course Taurus as well. I'm not getting much feeling for the Capricorn, but yeah, no, I don't. I've been trying to find see any resonance with the specific Capricorn energy, but I don't feel it. There is a lot of air as well, for sure. I'm feeling there's definitely a lot of air energy here as well. Yeah, Aquarius. I'm really sensing the Aquarius because we are in Aquarius season, so I'm definitely getting the energy of Aquarius here as well. I'm getting the energy of Gemini. And perhaps Libra. And what else am I seeing here or sensing? Now I'm just going to tune in. I'm going to go quiet a little bit and see if I can get any specific message coming through. The main thing that is coming through is march forward, keep going. And the image that I'm getting is as if somebody's on a horse and they're riding on this green field. And the target is in the front. And you are being encouraged to keep going, keep the speed, keep going. You're almost there. Much love.